Yeah. Yeah, they released the update. It's just the pack isn't available yet. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh. You were fucked for the entire meta. Yep. Oh. Wait. Yo. Yo. Guys. Oh, this is only basic Pokemon. Yo, they released the Alola Muck, dude. I thought it was gonna ignore all abilities. It's not quite. Yo, I got it up on my stream. The Alola Muck, basic Pokemon in play have no abilities. Oh shit, dude. Or Choreo is fucked. Doesn't say that. No, it just says basic Pokemon in play, both yours and your opponents have no abilities. I should probably shrink this down and move my face there. Oh, ew. Yeah, y'all see this new spear tomb? Final Scream. If this Pokemon is in the active spot and knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, you do 10 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. But he costs 2 energy to do 30. That's the only problem. Like, that's shitty. Yeah, that one seems better already. Oh yeah, we'll check him out. Can you see that one okay? It says, it's funny, it says flip a coin. If heads, discard your opponent's active Pokemon. It just sends it to the discard pile. Yes, what the heck is that, dude? Oh my gosh. You discard it. You don't get any points, but yeah, you just send it to the discard pile. That's the problem though, right? If you gotta use Lucamine, then you can't use Will. Like, then you get, because you gotta flip a coin and get a heads. That's funny though. You don't get points, but that would be funny if you did. Still, dude, like, imagine Mega Blaziken. Like, you just flip coin, get heads, and he's sent to the discard. It's like fucking swallowing him whole. I don't know, dude. 4 energy seems kind of nuts, but he is a basic, so yeah. Four, but you got Celesteela for that. It's fine. It's Celesteela, dude. It's always Celesteela. Let me see if I can find it. I have a whole bunch of the images. Yeah. $180. Yeah. Yeah, that's expensive. Oh, yo, they got the Rock Ogrepon in here. Cornerstone Mask. Oh, shit. Flip a coin. If heads during your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes minus 100 damage from attacks. For 2 energy? Yeah, it's a basic Bastiodon, basically. That seems kind of good. Yeah, let's read them. Gigalith EX, Megaton Cannon. This attack does it's just 140 snipe, and then Gigalith can't attack next turn. That's a lot. But for 4, yeah, you're never fucking using that ability. Like, that's fucking bad. It should not have during your next turn this Pokemon can't attack. Like, for 4 energy, you're lucky to even do this once anyway. It's, I mean, I guess maybe it doesn't mean anything. Yeah, that's true. Oh, Tyrant. Oh, this one. Yeah, I didn't even think about him. For 2 energy. Mm-hmm. Three coins, yeah. Yo, coin flip tournament though. He's in there. That is true. Yeah, here's the Machamp. Can y'all see the Machamp? I still gotta shrink this down, don't I? Hang on. What do I do? Maybe I'll have to shrink my face. $150. I don't think he's worth it though. Like that shit's got to be 1 energy. I feel like the the non-EX like stage 2s, like if they're not 1 energy, they're not really that good, right? Yeah. He's so bad. Scrafty crush the weak. If this has more energy than your opponent's active, this does 50 more damage. That's funny. Evil Crash. Discard a random energy from both active Pokemon. Ew. Yeah, dude, they did Yveltal dirty. That's horrible. I like that Guzzlord is funny. I don't know if it's any good, but the Guzzlord is funny for sure. Once during your turn, when you play this to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may put 2 random tool cards from your discard to your hand. Okay. That's exactly what it's for, yeah. I think so. I don't know if he's going to be that good, but it'll be usable. Mawwile's butt cheeks. Mega Mawwile is also, I don't know, I'm not sold on him. Oh gosh, they're gonna have more of that. Ooh, I'm kind of liking that Aegislash. That's 3 energy is gonna make it hard to use, but I like it. Superb Shield for 3 metal. It does 80, and it says during your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes minus 80 damage from Pokemon EX. Survives like fucking anything. If flip a coin, if tails, does 50 to itself. Yeah, still this doesn't look too bad. Yeah. They didn't make it so impossibly hard for dual energies to work, man. Flame Patch only works... Does Flame Patch only work on fire Pokemon, right? Fuck. The dream's already dead. Yeah, he looks kind of cool. Let's look at Mega Kangaskhan. Oh, I think he'll be alright, especially when you got Ilima. I do got a feeling that you probably play this with like the fucking Pichus and the Mantikes and all that. And I also wonder like if you just almost auto lose games if you lead this thing. Yeah. Oh, that's true, the stadium. I forgot about that stadium. This is, yeah. Where is it? I'm trying to pull up the stadium. Yeah, starting planes, that's what it is. It's this one. I got it up on the stream. Each basic Pokemon in play gets plus 20 HP. Yeah, so every basic has a giant cave. Only without requiring the tool. Yeah, you do. Arceus coming back, maybe, huh? Oh, the babies! Yeah, that's actually kind of big for the babies. Oh, yeah. Yo, Tyrogue's coming back? No, maybe not Tyrogue. Chingling. Chingling's even better because of this shit, too, though. That's the problem. You can use this card only if your Pokemon in play have 3 or more different types of energy attached. Move all energy from each of your bench Pokemon to your active. That seems kind of silly. I wonder how that's gonna work, honestly. Yeah, Juggler seems like ass, like right now. But I feel like that shit's useless, honestly. Yeah, sure thing, dude. Alright, later. But yeah, here's the ice pop. This lucky ice pop is fucking stupid. Yep. No, it only prevents damage done from attacks and abilities, so not effects, Just like it would prevent Greninja, so like it effectively prevents Greninja Cyrus as long as you hadn't taken damage previously. I don't think so. Yes, you can still be Cyrus, yep, if you took previous damage, yeah. I think it'll be good. Well, maybe not good. It's going to be usable. I don't think it's quite as broken as most people think, but I could see a good chunk of decks putting at least one of these in their deck. I really do. Yeah, that's a good point. Mm-hmm. It's hard to know, but you're right. For stuff like that, it's going to be good. Or I usually just think of like anything that's like stage 2 mega is, I feel like they're going to want this. Yeah, unless they're running Guzma. Because then all they gotta do is Guzma once, use Greninja, and then the next turn they Cyrus you. But it still stalls it by 1 turn bare minimum, and they have to run Guzma on top of the whole thing. This ice pop makes me laugh. Yeah, this is looking like a good set. Yeah. Yeah. This is a promo. So these are all promos. What we see here. Yeah, that's just Jirachi from Mega Rising, just with a full art. Oh really? Yeah, most of these don't look too great. Oh, you do Tornadoes. Blow through. If a stadium is in play, this does 40 more damage. 2 energy for 80 damage. Does that seem that good? I don't feel like that's good. Yeah, he doesn't seem that good. He's like barely usable as long as there's a stadium in play, and if there's not a stadium, he's fucked. Mudkip. Flip a coin if tails does nothing. That's sad. Routes Draining Kiss. Yeah, that doesn't look super good either. Then the Mega Medicham, the GOAT, who can kill Oricorio and doesn't need... What's his name? What's this stupid fucker's name? Muck? Yeah. It's basically confirmed by... so I did a test with one of the guys in the server. There's already a Pokemon, Morgrim, that has a very similar... It says this attack's damage isn't affected by effects on the opponent's active Pokemon. So we tested an attack like that. It did, I think, 50 against Regirock. Y'all familiar with Regirock's ability? It says he takes minus 20. Yeah, and the Morgrim's attack still does 50 damage even to Regirock. So it's very likely that Chakra Fist, Chakra Fist very likely ignores all abilities, including Oricorio's. So it's probably gonna die to him. Yeah, you'd have to run like Giratina Dawn. Yes. Where's all the psychics at? I want to look at the Ralts. What do they do? Okay. I was hoping they would like generate psychic energy for themselves. I'm not gonna lie, but they don't. Yeah, Baby Gardo. I mean, like, if Ralts or Corellia did it for themselves, though, so that way by the time you evolve into that Mega Medicham, you would already have, like, the Psychic on there. Like, if they had, like, a colorless attack that was like, hey, attach a Psychic to this Pokemon. Like, that I was kind of expecting from them. Because that's what they've done in the past for a lot of these, like, dual types. Like, when they start off as one type and evolve into another, like, they usually make the first one's attack colorless and, like, do something kind of silly. Yep, there he is. They're shitty, unfortunately. That does look kind of good on paper. It's not even that terrible either. You know, the retreat cost of 2 actually is kind of bad, but It's not terrible. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. But it's actually not even that terrible if you start with it. At like 40 damage for 1 energy is not horrible, really. Yeah, Snubble and Gramble are unusable. That's unfortunate. Side Turbo. Take 2 energy from your energy zone and attach it to one of your benched psychic Pokemon. Okay. Yeah, dude, Mega Gardevoir is just so much better than the baby Gardevoir shit. Oh, you gotta head out, Snub? Later. Yo, Chandelure. 20 more damage for each supporter in your discard. I mean, realistically, by the time you get 2 energy on this, you've probably played 2 or 3 supporters. Think about that. So I would say you probably typically hit 100 damage for 2 energy. I guess it's not that great, but yeah, for a stage 2, I don't know. This is, I feel like it's on the verge. It's on the verge of being good, but not quite there. Yeah, yo, Gourgeist Soul Shot. For 1 energy, 70 damage. Discard a card. If you can't, this does nothing. The Kofag, yeah. They do. Ew, what is that Indeedee? For 3 energy, does 70 damage to a benched Pokemon. Ouch. That's unusable. Poltergeist, I want to see this one. Refreshing Tea. Once during your turn... Wait, what was that? You know what? That's a good point. It's like better Jirachi in that way. Like how you can just like toss Jirachi out and immediately get it to the front. Yeah. I could see that. Well, you know, you'd have to put this down, attack with Mega Gardevoir, and then pull it up next turn, I guess. So, it would be telegraphed a little bit. But I appreciated that about Jirachi. Was that like you could have like the Chingling in front, and like I know I did it at least once or twice to Magikarp players. Like I would bench the Jirachi just like randomly after they bench the Carp, and then retreat it into the Jirachi immediately and kill the Carp. Super annoying. Yeah. That is a perfect KO. That's true. I want to read Poltergeist here. It says, once during your turn, you can play this Pokemon from your... Oh, when you play this to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may have your opponent shuffle their hand into their deck. For each remaining point your opponent needs to win, they draw... Oh, so it's fucking Mars. His ability is Mars. Oh my gosh. So when you evolve Poltergeist, you Mars your opponent. And you don't even have to. It says you may have your opponent do this. So you don't even have to make him do that in case it isn't helpful. Yeah. He doesn't look super good outside of the ability. I don't think he's going to be very usable, unfortunately, because, yeah, like, I don't... Yeah. And realistically, you probably want to use this, like, mid to late game when you've lost a point or two. Yeah, and, like, then you have to put this weak-ass Pokemon on your bench. I like it, though. I like the idea. It's just, it needs to be on, like, a better, like, a stage 2 or something. I'm not sure. There are parts of me that think this needs to be on something that, like, wants to be a late-game Pokemon, though. And this is not a late-game Pokemon. Two Mars, 2 of these, 2 red cards, 2 silvers. Gonna have the whole fucking... the whole thing. Oh, lightnings. Let's read it. Pikachu for 30. For 1 energy, he does 30 and 10 to himself. That's fucking dumb. I like this Alolan Raichu. If a stadium's in play, it has no retreat costs. Does 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. It's okay, I guess, for 2 energy. What the fuck is that? One other Pokemon is chosen at random. Do 100 damage. What is that? Oh my gosh. Exodia for 3 energy, you could potentially kill your own guys? No thank you. I don't like that card. That's kind of funny, but that should be like, I don't know. I've yeah. And then you use 3 energy for a 100 HP basic that could kill your own benches. Yeah, it's great. Trying to think. It is along the lines of Macargo for sure. Yeah. No, it says no, one other Pokemon, which means it's not going to hit itself. Because we got Toxtricity. Oh, I kind of like the Plusle and Minun. Minun looks kind of cool. Yeah, if Plusle's on your bench, this does 10 to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. That's not bad for a 70 HP and 30 damage for 1 energy. Like, Plusle isn't that good, unfortunately, but they're still kind of cute. Like, they're better than some of the other shit we've seen. Yeah. They got, like, the Latios thing going on, where they kind of... Well, maybe not Plusle so much, but I like the Buddy Spark doing bench damage if you have Plusle. That is cool. But yeah, Toxel looks kind of shitty. I don't really care about him, but Toxtricity. 3 energy. Damaging Spark, 90. This also does 30 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon that has damage on it. Okay. So they're probably meaning that you use Plusle and Minun and Toxtricity together, right? If you get Minun to do the 10 damage to all the bench Pokemon, then Toxtricity does fucking 30 to all of them as well. However, they came out with that new cape item. So watch the cape item bone you. What was it called? Yeah, something like that. Tadbulb is not quite as usable as I thought. Bellybolt is kind of shitty. Hmm. So, are these all the lightning types? Yeah, none of these look particularly great, unfortunately. Yeah, really. Yo, water got hella Pokemon. Look at all these. Like, look at we got 9 electrics and we got fucking 19 or 18, 20, 21 waters? Is that what it is? Gosh, dude. Ninetales. Yeah, let's see Ninetales, dude. During your opponent's next turn, yeah, they can't take any energy from their energy zone to attach to active Pokemon. Yeah. But sometimes, like, for me as a Suicune, like, I played a lot of Suicune, sometimes I don't really, like, that doesn't bother me. Like, they're typically happy to let their first Suicune die so they can build up the bench. Hmm. That's true. Yep. Especially with that stadium, the stadium that does plus 10 damage for stage 1s, like that's not too bad. I don't know if it's better than friggin' Suicune though, dude. I still feel like Suicune beats it, no lie. Oh shit, they would do this with Delibird. Box of surprises, flip a coin. If heads, this does 70 to the opponent's active. If tails, it heals 30 from the opponent's active. They're fucking dumb. They would do that. You know, we got the GOAT Mudkip in the game now, and then Marshtomp. Marshtomp is just basic vanilla bitch. Yo, large whirlpool. Discard of random energy from among. Okay, so this is like Gyarados EX from Mythical Island as well, just not an EX. Just so it just discards one random energy from everything in play, or from one Pokemon in play, basically. So Mega Swampert is just that on steroids. It kills 2 energy, and for yeah, that's what Gyarados EX did from the Mythical Island. It's like the same effect. Yeah, you lose because of that. That's now you run Misty. That's what it is. Because Mega Swampert is your TRG effectively. You need Misty in case you backfire. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think Mega Swampert is kind of bad though, just because of the potential to backfire on him twice, and like then he's unusable, like for the next turn. Yeah. That feels like, if this legitimately feels like a guy that you want to play 2 Misties with. I can't. I just fucking can't. Oh yo, Vanillix Sweets Relay. Does 60 plus another 60 if last turn. Yeah. Isn't there a Vanillite or a Vanillish that also has a Sweets Relay? Which one is it? The Vanillite. Doesn't the Vanillite have Sweets Relay, right? Well, I mean, dude, if you rare candy, like if you start turn 1, going second, I suppose, I should say, like if you're going second, and then you rare candy into the Vanillix, you do 120 for 2 energy. That's like fucking Hydra levels. It's gonna be a super high roll, I think. I doubt it's that good. Yo! Cryogonal. 1 energy, 20 damage. They can't play any item cards from their hand during their next turn. They're really adding more of these effects right now. I mean, I guess it's... Here's the thing, right? You're always going to get at least 1 turn to play items, though, right? Because it's not fucking Chingling. So it's like, if you go first with Cryogonal, you don't have energy. And if you're going second with Cryogonal, well, your opponent had the first turn and probably played their Pokeballs, you know? So it's... I'm not sure if it's quite... It's at least going to stop rare candies, like, because you can't play rare candy on your first turn. That's cute. I feel like Cryogonal might be usable. I don't know if he's going to be good. Yeah, that's true. But he's not bad. 70 HP, 20 damage, 1 retreat. Like, that's like baseline. Auroras. Let's see what Auroras does. Oh, that's shitty. Yeah, yo, they took a dump on Dreadnought. Yeah. Yo, Auroras, though. Hail Prison. 90 damage. Discard 2 water energy. Your opponent's active is now paralyzed. This isn't usable, though. I don't see it. Yeah. Yo. Cramorant? Cramorant, we got fucking water Hitmonlee. You guys see this? Cramorant's water Hitmonlee. That's... He's gotta be good for something. I don't know what that's gonna be, but he's gotta be in here for something. I don't know about Suicune, but maybe it'll be the birth of a new water deck. I want to see Wellspring, Ogerpon. Flip a coin. If heads, this does 40 damage to a benched Pokemon. Huh. Is this worth using Will with? Yeah. Do all the Ogerpons? What else is there? There's the Grass Ogerpon, the Water. Oh, where is there a Fire Ogerpon? Let's go pull up the fires. Where are they? Did I pull? Do I have an image of the fire types? Are there any fire types? I don't have an image of fire types. Damn. All right, let me go look around to see if I can find them. Yeah, there's got to be a few fire types they added, so I'm gonna look around a minute. Yeah, sure. All right, thanks, dude. Is there a fire Ogerpon? Oh, there is. All right, I'm excited for this. Fire. All right. I hope I don't have to go too far. In which direction do I need to go? Promos. Is it in this list anywhere? Yep. That's one of the immersives. There's two immersives. All right, let me see. Alright, there's the fire types. I got them up. Fuck. Which one is it? Is it this? Yep, it does. Ew, Alola Marowak. Wait, Alola Marowak. We have what's-his-face. Yo, Reshiram's in here too. What the hell? Alola Marowak, 40 damage. The opponent is not burned. So it kind of does 60 for 2 energy. That doesn't look that good. Power. Reshiram looks kind of shitty too. That's unfortunate. Oricorio looks alright. Like, he probably has... He has a point, right? He could be here for something. It's probably not that good, but it's... People are going to at least try it, I think. Blacephalon... Singe? Your opponent's active is now burned? That's kind of bad. It doesn't even do damage. I guess it does 20 damage as long as it's not Arceus or something immune to burn. I don't know, there are parts of me that think that should have dealt at least 10 damage. Like 10 damage plus burn would have been... Like that's 30. That's not like out of this world for an EX to do. Pop Punk. Discard 3 fire from this Pokemon to do 140. Huh. Yeah, you know that's a Lucamine tax. There's no reason for it to cost that much, except for fucking Lucamine. No, it's true. It's not. Yeah, yeah. I think Oricorio, people are gonna try and use it at least. I don't know. I truthfully can't tell if it's any good, but I think it's at least worth trying. You know, Scorbunny and Raboot, and then Cinderace. Cinderace has no retreat. Oh shit, he's usable. I think that's actually not bad. What is Spork's End? Where is he? That's the 6-7. That's a 6-7 meme, dude. That seems not too bad. And that could be to any benched Pokemon. It doesn't need like a fire type. Just use Will. 2 Wills. You gotta use 2 Wills with that shit. Yeah. All of the Ogrepons flip coins. Well, the basic ones, or the non-EX ones. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, there are parts of me that think that maybe only the fighting type of Ogrepon is worth anything. I don't know if that water one or this fire one are any good. Part of the problem that's killing it for me is that you gotta flip a coin and get ahead. So like this kind of screams you have to shove 2 Wills in your deck, and then I'm like, all right, what's the rest of the deck at that point? Like, what are you feeding energy to? And can you feed it to something else that could also utilize coin flips? I don't know. Yeah, already, yeah. That's part of what I was about to say was, yeah, you got to use 2 energies already on this to deal just 40 damage. This feels like a tough sell. I don't think I like it. I think that does it though. I think. Oh, wait, we didn't really look at all the arts. Let's look at some of the arts. I didn't look at these yet. Roserade. Roserade. I don't think I read what this does. Opponent's active is now poisoned. During your opponent's next turn, it can't retreat. Oh, okay. Oh, yo, dude, Vivillon. Vivillon is Venusaur EX, but not an EX and only 2 energy. It's poison and asleep. 2 energy for 60 damage. Buzzwole, 2 energy, ground beat. If your opponent has exactly 1 point, this attack does 40 more damage. I don't know. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I guess the nice thing is you could bench this. Like, you can run one copy of it, and the moment your opponent kills 1 Pokemon, you just Lusamine to this guy and hit for 80. Yeah. Well, if they have exactly 1 point, you do 40 more damage. Yeah. So it can be turn after turn as long as they're not changing from having 1 point. Wait, which stadium? Oh, the basic HP one. Yeah, I can't remember already, but I know what you mean. Teal Mask Ogrepon. Oh yeah, Reshiram got a full art. Oricorio. That's not too shabby. Yeah. Dude, I'm trying to think of like, yeah, what... This kind of makes me want to use the Oricorio. I like that art. It's actually kind of good. On to the next row. Yeah, there's the Ultra Beast, you know, with the The fucking weird ass Twilight Zone, the moving background, whatever it is. Rainbow Blacephalon. Yeah, I'm a little saddened by this Blacephalon. Yeah, I wish the fucker would have done like 180 damage for discarding 3 energy. Yeah. I mean, when you have, what's his name, Pikachu. Shining Revelry Pikachu discards 3 energy, doesn't he? And he does 150? Like, this guy has a higher retreat, too. I guess he has more HP as well. But, yeah, this Blacephalon doesn't seem like it's it, though. It's unfortunate. So it's the same with... I mean, this Buzzwole looks more usable than that Blacephalon, but it maybe just hardly, because this isn't super impressive either. Not on paper. But Score Bunny... Alolan Ninetales, yeah, Alolan Ninetales look like they got potential. I like the rainbow. Dude, that rainbow looks kind of good. Yeah. Oh. Punk rock, man. Swampert looks alright. I even like the colors. I like the colors even on the 2-star. I think this looks good. It's close. I can't really tell. I think I like the rainbow a bit more. It looks a little bit better, but they both look good. I'm pretty impressed. Cramorant. That's pretty cool, dude. I'm kind of happy Cramorant got that, because like I feel like this guy's got potential. We got fucking water Hitmonlee finally. Oh yeah, Minen got it. Is he fucking stuck to some metal pole? That looks hilarious, dude. It looks like it's Blustle that's making him get stuck there somehow by magnetism. That's cute. Oh my gosh. Okoji, it says? Oh, maybe that's it, yeah. Oh, he's the one that did Cyrus. Let's go. Ponytail looks pretty good. Snubble's hiding in the fucking closet. What's the point of this thing existing, dude? This is horrible. I don't understand. Why can't he do 30 damage for 1 energy? Like, he's dead weight. Even if he did 30 damage for 1 energy, he'd still be dead weight. But at least he'd be, like, usable. Almost usable, maybe. Whatever, dude. 2 energy for 30 is like, you're fucking out of your mind. Mega Gardevoir EX. There's a 2-star. I like it. Yep. We're going to be staring at that card probably a lot in this meta. There's no rainbow. There's no rainbow, I guess. It's just that in the immersive. It's just like Blaziken. That's the same treatment Blaziken got, right? This one looks good. I like this art, though. The immersive one looks good on paper. Gold, dude. Crown Meloetta. I wonder if this will be a flop, though, like Aegislash was. Yeah. Well, it has potential. That's what I mean, though. Like, I would have looked at the Aegislash and been like, oh shit, this is like Lucario. It's probably good, but it's probably seen less play than Lucario. But this is a basic. I guess the big thing is this is a basic that, like, it's a regular old basic. It's 1 point. Like, if you start with this, you're probably really happy. Like, if it's in your starting hand, this is probably really good, actually. Like, I can already, dude, you can already see this shit's gonna be like, probably everywhere with Altaria. Like, if you lead with this, you basically, like, you are probably going to have instant Altaria. If not your first turn, probably your second. I, yeah. Yeah, it makes you wonder. Psychic just feels like it's gonna be so good in this meta, dude. It's so crazy. Makes you wonder if Suicune Greninja will even matter, like with that stupid ass cape item. What was that cape item called? Fucking. Wait, isn't it the other gold? It's not on this page. It's not on this page. That's weird. Well, either way, I've already forget the name, but the protective cloak or whatever. Protective poncho, isn't that the name? Anyway, yeah, it makes you wonder if that item will even matter if all the psychic shit puts Greninja out of the meta. Mori Yu? Yeah. Yo, that Indeedee art looks actually kind of good. I like this. It looks like it almost looks like it's straight out of the anime. Double scratch, flip 2 coins. Okay. That's not a bad art. I never cared much for Sandshrew personally, though. Gigalith. They had the Gigalith art. That rainbow looks so good, dude. I know. Why? How? Wait, like, what do you play? Do you play, like... Do you play 2 Tyrogues and 2 Jinglings with this fucking thing and hope it works? Yeah, like, you literally have to dump every single energy on this thing and then somehow hope it's gonna win, which I don't see how it wins you the game, frankly. Oh my gosh. Over the course of 2 turns. Brock once, done the next turn. It might be. Dude, for a stage 2, this is fucking horrible. Oh, Magikarp. Toxtricity evolves from, fuck, what's the baby's name? Toxel, right? Doesn't it have a full art? Yeah. It evolves from Magikarp. I'm sorry, I just saw your comment. It evolves from the little bastard right here. The little purple guy. Right next to him. Yeah, the Gigalith, that's a very good point, though. This Gigalith might be, like, the worst Stage 2 EX. Like, where the hell do they get, like, even, yo, if this attack was on a basic, it would be bad. But you put this on a Stage 2, and it's like, what the hell? Like, all that work. It's so dumb. Yeah, like, what is that? I don't... Oh, yeah. I can't think of an EX that's worth... Well, especially an EX that evolves. Like, I'm about to say Delmise is kind of bad, but... I've never seen anyone use that fucking card. That's true. Well, yeah, that's like this guy. It's like, yeah, 4 fighting energies is like grass at least has all the support. Yeah, this has nothing. This is Lucario. It's just horrendous, man. All right, moving on. That's what I mean. It's like you play 4 babies and like you just dump energy on that every turn, but it's not going to. 4 babies aren't, or whatever, 2 babies before it that, you know, that die, like they're only doing like 50 damage on a good day. Like, he's not killing another 300 HP worth of, oops, Pokemon. I just accidentally flipped. Yeah, Dina. Dina already heard you. It's too late. Your Tyrantrum. I like this Tyrantrum art. He looks kind of good. It's a shame the Pokemon itself is probably unusable. 2. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, 4 is a death sentence. Yo, Phalanx. Yeah, we saw Phalanx from the trailer. Yeah, you did. The power of alchemy. I'm excited for power of alchemy. Like, that actually fucks Suicune, too. Every basic Pokemon has no ability. Yeah, Oricorio, Suicune, Giratina, Darkrai. Like, yeah. Yikes, man. So actually, that is kind of a problem for Muck itself, though. It's dark, and like you'd think it would probably want to play Darkrai, but it can't now. Yo, Indeedee, yeah, Indeedee, Hydreigon, dude. Like everything, this legitimately is probably a game changer. Cause like, dude, all those Pokemon not having abilities is like literally, it's like, it's debilitating. It's crazy. That's yeah, for 3 energy. I don't know, dude. That's tough. I mean, you could play yeah, Baby and Mega Absol, I guess. Yeah, yeah, that's true. You probably are going like double Chingling, double of this, probably one Mega Absol. Yeah, you're definitely not using abilities. Or at least not an ability. Wait, no, wait. So you can use Hydra. Sorry, I think we just said Hydra can't use his ability, but this has only basic Pokemon don't have abilities. So Hydra could still use his ability. Maybe you play it with Hydra. I don't know. Yeah, it's a lot of cards. That's part of the problem is you probably can't play this long Hydra, but the ability makes you kind of want to. But yeah, dude, this bones a lot of decks like right now. Like, I'm farming. I wish I could go look at my decks, but like, I'm thinking of like Indeedee or Choreo, like Suicune, Entei. What else? What else? Basics that have abilities that see play. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, Darkrai. Yep. Giratina. Yeah. Those are like all the meta relevant ones. That's still a lot of them though, dude. Like this is really gonna fuck with some of those decks. There's gotta be. Oh yeah, Furfrou. It's minor, but it's something, yeah. Literally the fucking the gold card that we just saw, Meloetta. Is Meloetta slinging ability? Like that would bone that. The problem though is that this has to evolve. So like Meloetta's probably gonna have a turn or two to use this ability before this can really stop any of those Pokemon, realistically. Like so Suicune can probably still draw for a turn or two. Yeah, Charmeleon evolves. Yeah, that's what we gotta remember. Is the evolutions will still work. I like this though. There are parts of me though that now that I'm thinking about it is like it's not quite as good. Like I think it's gonna be good against Indeedee. It'll be good against Oricorio. I'm a little bit less sold for like stopping Suicune or yeah, that and it's still like you still have to evolve the Grimer, which means like Suicune will have at least one turn, maybe even two, to use his ability, which is kind of like if it gets 2 or 3 turns of that ability, that's kind of all it needs, usually. Yeah. Yeah, we'll move on. We'll move on. But that Muck, I think that Muck's got potential. It's just, yeah, he is kind of bad. All right, Obstagoon. With his huge tongue sticking out. I don't know where he is. I can't tell. Yeah, he is on a rooftop, I guess. He does look like he's hanging over. Oh, Celesteela. Yeah, you're right. Oh, man. That's horrible. But Celesteela is like the actual core. Like if Celesteela don't work, that entire deck don't work. Let's face it. Yo. Yeah, pretty much at the tail end. We've already looked at a lot of the cards, but we can scroll through if you want. Purloin. What does Purloin do? Flip a coin if has... Look at a random card of your opponent's hand. Oh, so it's flip a coin and you get silver. Well, better silver. Yeah. What's that? Oh, from this set? From this set? Well, like mechanically or art-wise? Yeah. Top 5 cards. Go ahead. Yeah. Here's Mega Gardevoir. Can you read it? Yeah. But you can put it to any of your psychic Pokemon, yeah. Yo, it's... You can do it to itself or to any psychic Pokemon. It's any psychic Pokemon that you have. He's fucking dumb. Oh yeah, let's get to Antha. Oh yeah, we'll get Meloetta real quick. So strange singing. At the beginning of your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, put a random psychic Pokemon from your deck into your hand. But where are the trainers and all that shit? Like let's get some of those. There they are. Yeah. So we got this one, Diantha. Yeah, healed 90 damage from one of your psychic Pokemon that has 2 or more psychic energy attached. And if you heal any damage this way, discard 2 psychic energy from that Pokemon. It's kind of nutty. Yeah. As long as this card is attached, as long as the Pokemon the card is attached to is on your bench, prevent all damage done to that Pokemon by opponents' attacks and abilities. So Greninja, yep. It's like Hiker. Top 4 cards of your deck, and you put all stage 1s into your hand. I don't think so either. Stadiums. Yo, so the top 5 cards. Do we think any of these are top 5 in here? Oh, you think Starting Plays is a top 5 card? I could see it. I could see it. Yeah, the retreat cost is 2 less. That's like good for every psychic, like every reasonably meta psychic Pokemon. Indeed, he is one. Yeah. What? Pierce Juggler, you mean? Like these guys? Or Juggler looks bad. You can use this card only if you have 3 or more energy types attached amongst your Pokemon. And it says move all energy from your bench to your active. Yeah, I guess. I can't figure out what... Yeah, really. It's like no one's playing or double energy. Like when the fuck are we gonna have 3 different types of energy? Man, I don't know. I don't know. Does Dragonite play 3 different types of energy though? Oh, okay, yeah, just 2. But I mean, Dragonite isn't that meta. You know what I mean? Oh shit. And he's like winning tournaments? He's like winning tournaments and shit with it? Okay, that's cool. And then Pierce, yeah, Pierce you can only use if you have Galarian Obstagoon in play, and then you discard 2 energy from your opponent's active. He looks okay. Where are my dark types? This is Galarian Obstagoon right here. If your opponent's active has damage on it, it takes 50 more damage from the attack. The fish? Oh. Fuck. The Basculin maybe? I can't remember. Oh, Broxfish, that might be it. Oh, did we look at the normals? We didn't look at the normal types, did we? Ew! Ew! Look at the Furfrou, dude. That thing is shitty. 3 energy, 70. That's fucking... Ew. They made the best Furfrou already. Yo, speaking though, Crimson Blaze Furfrou, dude, that thing is broken. Like, that thing is so good. I don't know, dude. Nobody asked for that. Yeah. They should have just kept to 1 immersive. Because, yeah, people are gonna be raging when they get the immersive Meowth and not the Gardevoir. Yeah. Yeah, the Gardevoir we showed you earlier, I think, like, right after you joined, that was the immersive card. That was the art. Meowth, carefree. If any damage is done to this Pokemon by attacks, flip a coin if heads prevent. Yeah, I don't know, dude. This Meowth looks kind of shitty. I don't... I'm trying to think. Like, I guess... Here's the thing. Like, this Meowth could kind of tank. Because, like, you literally just... If you flip a coin and get heads, he's practically invincible. I guess, except for, like, Poison or Greninja pings. Yeah, but he can only draw. But still, that means you could like draw or you can attach like the shit on your bench. You don't even have to attach to him. There's just that Poncho, I think. Oh no, there are other new tools. All right, you want to see them real quick? Yeah, let's see. This is I think the only other new tool. This Metal Core Barrier. So it says if it's attached to one of your Pokemon, you discard it at the end of your opponent's turn. It says the Steel Pokemon this is attached to takes -50 damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon. No, you discard the item. So basically you play the tool, and yeah, you play the tool, and then until the end of your opponent's next turn, your Pokemon takes -50 from attacks. Yeah, it's like buffed Jasmine. It's like they just power crept Jasmine. Oh yeah. Yeah, Persian though, so I'm gonna go back to the normals. Persian looks like bad. I don't really give a fuck for him. Oh my gosh. Give him Oricario's effect. Maybe, yeah. Yeah. Oh, they tried with that poncho, I guess. Yo, Kangaskhan, 110. Flip a coin. If heads, it's to 30 more. That looks like garbage. 3 energy. Mega Kangaskhan. Mega Kangaskhan's not looking too shabby. I'm liking the potential with Ilima, too. The Ilima, the one that says you can take a damaged normal type and just put it back in your hand. No, it's not retreat. You just put it in your hand. No, Ilma's from Celestial Guardian, I think. No, Ilma, go read it. Yeah, it says you can take any damage normal type and put it into your hand. Yeah, Lyra, whatever the fuck. Yep. No, yeah, this is Ilma bait. Like, dude, I already knew. Like, I predicted this shit. I don't know how long ago, but I was like, they're not gonna give this guy 1 or 2 energy. Like, they can't because it's an Ilma attacks. Because he'd be too fucking broken if he could attack with 1 energy. And like you try to kill it, and then it just basically full heals and comes back and attack. They'll never make a mega with 1 energy, a colorless mega with 1 energy attack. They probably won't even do with 2 energy either, just because of Ilma. It's exactly it. But yeah, Mega Kangaskhan. It says the attack is used twice in a row. I'm trying to think. Like, does this shit work with like Geo? Like, does this shit work with like Geo and Rad and what's like the unknown? The unknown that gives you the power and the guard unknown? Like, would that buff each attack? It has to, right? You got Giovanni, you got Red, you got the unknowns. What else can buff you? Does the Oricorio do it? Or does it only do it for fire types? I want to check now. Alright, Oricorio. Inspiring Dance. Attacks used by your Pokemon do plus 20. So technically Oricorio works, but I mean that's a lot of work just to set that up, not gonna lie. It said any Pokemon. Yeah, it says attacks used do plus 20 damage. So it could technically work for Kangaskhan. That's pretty cute. I wonder how good that is. Like, you run a fire deck with Mega Kangaskhan? I don't know. But yeah, it makes me wonder if that... Because it seems like it would double up, right? It would double up on any damage boost you give it, which makes it a lot better, I think, than it initially looks on paper. Plus 40 damage, yeah. So he basically, yeah, he hits for 120 at a base. Now, I guess the problem with this is something like Furfrou, or like anything that reduces his damage, right? Like Furfrou takes 20 less damage, so now instead of taking 120, Furfrou would only take 80 from this guy hitting him twice. It still kills it, I guess. It still KOs it. Well, we assume it would be. I'm not sure. Yeah. I assume Geo would make the 80 a 90 and then the 40 a 50, but I don't know that for sure without... Yeah, Geo doesn't apply to bench damage, yeah. Oh, hey, I was just replying to you in the chat. It's in leaks. I actually had posted it in there somewhere. Um, Here, I'll pull it up if you want me to. Let me go find it. I actually already deleted it off my PC after I dumped it on the Discord. I deleted the files. I can go and re-download them. I got the Gardevoir and the Meowth there. Okay, give me 1 sec. I am going to switch my screen share so y'all can hear the audio. I guess I suppose I put it up on my YouTube stream as well. Is it a media source? How do I get this up? Okay, you guys see it. Media player. Oh yeah, I'm gonna hang on. I'm just getting it up on the YouTube stream as well, real quick. Okay, boys. Hopefully you can hear it. I will start it in a sec. As soon as I get my music off. Yoink. Hopefully it's not too loud. Let me see if I can shrink the sound a bit. It's kind of cute. That probably would have been better. This Gardevoir. Can you all see the Gardevoir? Sorry. Damn. It looks like I could not get the audio to come through on the YouTube stream. Well. No candies? Yeah, good luck, dude. Alright, I want to look. Yeah, you can't share the gold candy. Oh, dude, the fucking dude, the Smeargle. Did you guys see the Smeargle? This ability. Once during your turn, if Smeargle's in the active spot, it says you can look at a random supporter in the opponent's hand and use the effect of that card as this ability's effect. It's like Penny, but you can play 2 supporters a turn, which is nuts. because it says you can use the effect of the supporter as the ability, which means you're not technically using two supporters. I got a feeling this guy is gonna be like the fucking aggro. Yeah, I think it's gonna be like at least the new aggro option, if nothing else. That's true. I guess you'd probably try and plan for that though. You would probably like try and play your cards and then use the Smeargle ability. Maybe that's exactly how it's done. Yeah, I feel like you're typically gonna fish for maybe Sabrina, but also Oak and Copycat the most. You know, it doesn't seem to imply that. It says you may look at a random supporter card from the opponent's hand. And it says use the effect of that card as the effect of this ability. So I'm under the impression that if you do choose to look at the supporter card, it sounds like you have to use the effect of that card immediately then. But I guess we'll find out when it releases. But yeah, this thing's gonna have potential. There's no doubt. People have to at least experiment with this fucking thing. Well, the problem is Gengar and Smeargle can't both be in the active spot. Yeah, So Smeargle is, yeah. That's why I think Smeargle's gonna be like a whatchamacallit. You can only retreat once per turn, yeah. Yeah. But that's why I think Smeargle is going to be like an aggro thing. It's like you're going to want to put it in front, let it die. I mean, actually, is that aggro? That's probably not aggro, technically. Because you would want, like, Hydra or some shit in the front. You would probably want this for, like, a control deck, maybe. Ilima. Yeah, this might be fun with Ilima and Kangaskhan too. Yeah, damn, dude, this shit's gonna be so fun. Maybe. Yeah. Well, there's potential, but we gotta figure this shit out, you know. We got Swallow. 80 HP, that seems kind of low for a stage 1. What the heck? Lugia looks like shit, though. I don't know why... I don't know what you're talking about, Gardevoir, but... Yo, Lugia here? Oh, wait. Oh, we're still on... Okay, thank you. Let's see. Thank you. I see what's happening, yep. Sure. Oh, wait, no, wait. I need to go here. This is what I'm looking at. The Lugia, dude, this Lugia looks kind of bad. I guess it could do up to 160. Oh, yeah. Wugtrio doesn't flip coins, but yeah, Wugtrio was fun. I remember using him a bit. It just does random hits, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, dude, they've boned water types so hard. Everyone goes ham with Greninja. But yeah, dude, this fucking Swallow with 80 HP, like, dude, for a stage 1, that seems really bad. $80 HP on a stage 1 seems horrible. That's true. I guess. Yeah, I guess, yeah, the problem, or like my problem is, like, he doesn't have a stage 2, though, like Blaziken and all them do. Like, he's a stage 1 that's like the equivalent of other stage 1s that actually evolve. He doesn't evolve. But I guess he has the ability. Yeah, you may switch your opponent's active Pokemon to the bench. And yeah, so it's Pidgeot. That's all it is. No, yeah, he's just 2. He's the basic and then the stage 1, so he doesn't turn into something else after that. So that's why, yeah, 80 HP is like bad for something, like this is his cap. That's it. But it's probably because of the ability, really. I wonder if this will be usable. That would be. Yeah, yeah. Yo, we got this. We got the slacking. I want to see. Best punch. Flip a coin if tails does nothing. Unreal. Alright, as long as this Pokemon is in your active spot, whenever you attach an energy zone to it, it is now asleep. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, you know, yeah, it doesn't seem that bad. Yeah, you evolve on the next turn. It's fine. It's fine. Because you need to end at least one turn, right? In order for Zeraora to have his ability trigger. Like, you have to end your first turn, so it's on your next turn you evolve and blow him up with Vigoroth plus Will, I guess. It's cute. Spinda looks bad. They'll come out with an EX eventually. See, I read this earlier, dude. I'm not sure how I feel for two energy for 80 damage doesn't quite feel like it's enough. Yeah. Yeah, he's weak to electric. That's what the colorless includes all the flying types. Nah, no, it's yeah, absolutely. I don't foresee it doing a whole lot either right now. But ew, Diggersby for 2 energy, 70, and it does 10 to your benched Pokemon. Yeah, it's a pretty ugly Pokemon. Useless Furfrou. Tandemaus. 40 HP. Flock. Put 3 random cards from among Tandemaus and Mousehold from your deck onto your bench. What? You can just put an evolution straight onto your bench, huh? Holy fuck. Holy fuck. This, holy shit, this could be really good if that works the way I think it does. Yeah, I don't understand. I get the impression that this means you can put the evolution directly on the bench, like not evolving it. No, it literally just sounds like you take the card out of the deck and put it on your bench, even like without needing to evolve it. That's what it looks like to me. Where? On the tandem mouse? It says the pair sticks together no matter what. They split any food they find exactly in half and eat it together. I think it's what it does, though. It says the 3 random cards from among Tandem Mouse and Mousehold from your deck onto the bench. So it sounds like you could basically, turn 1, get the other Tandem Mouse out of your deck, and the other 2 Mouseholds, assuming they're in your deck, which is what you gotta make sure is the case. Well, I mean, you look at the Mousehold. It says flip a coin for each Tandem Mouse and Mousehold in play. Or you have in play. It does 60. I mean, for 1 energy, if you could flip... I mean, realistically, you're probably flipping 3 coins most of the time, but that's not... It's not horrible. Yeah, retreat costs a 1. The Tandem Mouse probably dies in 1 turn, and if it doesn't, you retreat and attach to the Mousehold, and then you're flipping 4 coins instead of 3 coins. It's cute. No, red doesn't, no. Yeah, red only... Yeah, the attack is just 1 hit. The only card that does more than 1 hit is the Kangaskhan. This is just going to do... So if you play red and you flip 3 heads, then they should do 200 damage, because it's 60 plus 60 plus 60 plus 20. It's the... Oh, yeah. Yeah, the red specifically tells you it does plus 20 against the active Pokemon, if it's an EX. But yeah, we didn't even get to finish talking about the arts earlier, did we? I forgot, because I want to look at the normal types, but we were at, like, right around here. Yeah, Berserker actually, this art is actually kind of cool, but his ability also looks kind of good. So it says, once during your turn, when you evolve, basically when you play Berserker to evolve the Meowth, you can put 2 random tool cards from your discard into your hand. So it's like you used it with that steel type thing that we told you about earlier. I don't know if it's good, but it's gotta be. We're gonna experiment with it. Yeah, it's not too shabby. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh my gosh. Aegis Slash. That's a lot of cards just for like evolving, because now you have the stage 1s plus the stage 2s. That's the only problem. Like, you very rarely mix stage 1s and stage 2s together, because there's just too many fucking cards to do it. Yo! Both of these Kangaskhan arts look pretty good to me. Oh my gosh. Yo, Rainbow Mawile looks pretty good too. And then there's a slack off with a yawn. Opponent's active Pokemon. So he's Chingling, not Chingling. He's Altaria, Swablu. Dude, this Kangaskhan art is hilarious. I think that covers it though. I think we've reviewed basically the entire set. Did we do the fighting? Yeah, we went over the fighting, guys. Alright, folks. It's 11 o'clock for me. I think I'm gonna call this a stream anyway. Uh-oh. What's up? Oh, wait, yeah, I'm about ready to call it a night here. What EXs do you want to see real quick? Oh gosh, the fighting one, he is so bad. No, they don't. He is horrible. Even then, dude, like you're gonna set up this stage 2 with 4 energy, so he can attack 1 time basically, and then next turn he can't attack. I don't. This like what the fuck's the point of this guy? I do not understand. Yeah, the Ogerpon looks not too shabby. Oh yeah, we'll get that up. Yeah, but the fighting Ogerpon, flip a coin if heads. This Pokemon takes 100 less damage from attacks. It's, I don't know if it's great, but it's one of the better ones. Alright, where is the grass? The grass types. Oh, did I review the grass types? I don't think I have. Let's look at them all real quick. So here's the Ogerpon. Can you see him okay? Yeah, he seems all right. But yeah, I'm gonna look at the rest of these real quick, because I want to get to bed, or well, maybe not get to bed, but I gotta pop off, get my bath in. Lettybutt and Ledian, they look kind of bad. I don't know what the fuck these are. Shuckle. Guard press 40 for 2 energy, 40 damage, and you take 20 less. Looks, yeah, that looks bad. Roselia, basic, trip over. Flip coin if heads, it says 30 more. Eh. Oh, yeah, Roserade. So Roserade got a full art. I saw this one earlier. And it can't retreat. So it's not great, but it's not total garbage, I don't think. Haha. Unevolve. Yeah, for real. Yeah, I haven't seen a whole lot of Celebi, but he's gotta be better at some point, right? Yeah. Oh yeah. That's true. Probably not. What do we got? Cacturn, Spike, Rend. Ew, 3 energy though. If your opponent's Pokemon has damage on it, this does 60 more. Yeah. Yeah, for 3 energy, this is crappy. 3 energy is like never happening. Nah. Chespin, Quilladin, Chestnut, Needle, Lariat. 4 energy, but 2 colorless. If this Pokemon is damaged by an attack, do 80 to the attacking Pokemon? I don't know how I feel about that. That's what I wonder. It's like that late in the game when you have 4 energies, kind of just feels like, yeah, you're getting, I don't know, blown up in one hit, or Sabrina, or, you know, Greninja Siren. They're going to do something. Like, they're not going to give a fuck about him. Yeah. That's an attack still. It is an attack, especially if you choose to hit Chestnut with it. It's still an attack. Yeah. We got Spupa with Signs of Evolution to get Vivillon, I guess. Vivillon's basically just small Venusaur, right? Whew, I am definitely getting tired. Damn. Three Diamond Buzzwole, who I don't really know if this guy looks very good. 2 energy for 80. I guess so. Yeah. Right. No, I don't think. But this reminds me of what's his face, Tornadus, right? Because Tornadus does 2 energy, 40 damage, and then can do up to 40 more if there's a stadium. It's kind of how I see this guy. It's kind of like, I don't know, like I can't tell if that doesn't feel like it's worth it. Yeah, and then he's just utterly worthless once they, get past 1 point. But I guess the good thing is typically with the Ultra Beasts, you're not usually losing an EX first. Like, you're usually feeding, like, the Kartana and the Celesteela and the grass bitch thing, the bug. What is it called? Pheromosa. Yeah, they're